Now, before I play this little clip, because this brother is saying exactly what I'm basically saying. Now, what I'm talking about is everybody, especially black folks, in their damn feelings about Trump calling out Elijah Cummings and talking about Baltimore. Okay, understand something. If you're a resident of Baltimore and you're actually living in that shithole, then you know what the president is saying is true. It's not racist to say the truth. It's not racist to call out the motherfucker who's been running Baltimore or been representing Baltimore since '96, uh, and calling him out for why is his shit like that? Why is his districts and shit like this? Um, and why they are having so many issues. And yet, black people don't seem to realize, because this is the problem with black people. Black people, they have brainwashed you into one, making you believe that America just fucking hates black folks and that they don't want you guys to succeed and all of this and that. You're brainwashed. The other thing is that black people refuse to do research, and then when you show them shit like this, they still don't give a fuck. So like, do black people really want change? Like, do you really want real significant change? Because if you really did want that shit, then you would act the opposite of how you're acting, and your attitude would be totally different. Your outlook on life would be different. A lot of you are just old or older because you of your age, and you think that that somehow makes you wise. But let me tell you something. A lot of y'all are ignorant. You don't even know what you're talking about. And I'm talking about, there's people in their 40s and 50s and don't know anything. And so on. Just because you have a little bit of gray hair doesn't make you knowledgeable in certain things. Because a lot of you are way older than me, and you are still spewing this nonsense, and it's ridiculous. And then so you guys are just getting fake out. I'm telling you, this racism narrative is dead. It's just dead. There, it's done. They didn't use it, abused racism that people are not going through. It's just a narrative. It's dead. They didn't ruined it with fake hoaxes. They didn't ruin it. Y'all done cried wolf so many damn times and shit that it's just dead. But listen, if y'all want some real change in the black communities, then y'all are going to have to be accountable for what y'all are doing. And you know what y'all are doing? Y'all are voting for people just because they're black, and these black people are selling y'all out. So you know what? You get what you deserve. You get what you get. You reap what you sow. Period. Since you want to be so overly obsessive with your skin color rather than looking into people for their character or just reading policies that might benefit you. No, you guys see black and that's it. That's all. That's all that matters to you. Never mind their character. This shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Never mind that Obama, screwed y'all for the last 8 years. You know, it just doesn't matter. He was the first black president. That's how you ignorant niggas are. Let me tell you something. We got to make this distinction. There you ignorant niggas, and there are black people. Black people who actually take time to learn shit and teach themselves and do for their families. They're not out here bitching, and they're not victims. They're seizing any opportunity that they can to be successful. You niggas aren't doing shit. You niggas sit around and bitch all day and don't build. You want somebody else to build it for you. You know, you ignorant niggas always bragging about what money you do have, and yet, what have you done? You can flash this your fucking bullshit money all the time, like you're balling. But what have you done for your communities with all your balling money? It's like ridiculous at this point. Y'all need to cut it with this like outrage and shit. Y'all really don't give a fuck about change. Y'all can stop pretending like you do. You guys spend more time criticizing the president because the media has brainwashed y'all to criticize the president when this president is the one president who's done more for black people than any other motherfucking president. Those are facts. Not no Fox News facts and all this shit. No, those are fucking facts. So anyway, I want to play this little clip real quick so you can hear it from another mind, not just my mind, because I feel like, when I say shit, I've been saying this shit for like the last 3 years, and this shit just kind of falls on deaf ears. And even when I do put out this kind of truth on there, it's not like anybody's going out their way to like it and share it and stuff like that. Because honestly, this shit don't interest you niggas. What interests you niggas is drop a photo comment in my thing and let me see which one of you Brian's got real hair, and that's the kind of shit you guys like. Dumb shit. You guys like to play these little games and shit. But let somebody put some real shit out there, some truth. And by the way, truth is not hate speech. It's the fucking truth. And the truth don't give a fuck about none of your feelings. Deal with it. It's funny. Black people seem to be the most offended people, but yet they are some of the most rudest, shit talking. They'll bash anybody. They'll drag anybody for dear life. And then, but yet you guys are just so triggered by every fucking little thing. You're triggered by hats and clothes and shit that say Trump on them and shit. You guys are triggered by the fucking MAGA. You guys are triggered by fucking nothing. Like it's like you guys are triggered about shit that should not have any effect on your life. It should not be taking that much energy from you at all. And I've said this before. It's like y'all let shit like the word nigga and shit, or who's saying the word nigga, offend you, and like you guys listen to fucking trash music with fucking trash lyrics all fucking day long. I don't get that shit. It's like you guys have selective shit. It's like I'm a selective anger. It doesn't make sense. When Obama was doing all this shit, when he was locking kids in cages, when he was handing kids to human traffickers, where was all y'all fucking outrage at? Anyway, let's play this clip.
You know what? I'm going to come out and say it. That this is the most ridiculous shit that I think I've ever experienced since Trump won the fucking presidency. Y'all, Baltimore, y'all bitching that Trump brought some attention to Baltimore, one of the most crime-riddled fucking places in America, top 5 in murders. Crime.
Let me just say this. I just had a nephew who was murdered in Baltimore. Okay? So, hello, there's obviously an issue. When just last year, I had to bury a nephew from after he was shot by another black young man. Okay? Because that's the other thing, too, that you niggas are in total denial about. This black on black crime, where you guys refuse to address it. You sweep it under the rug. Black on black crime is fucking sane for a population that only makes up 13% of the nation's whole population. You commit half the crime. Black people commit half of the damn crime in this country. That is the truth. Period. Okay?
Baltimore? Y'all mad at Trump for bringing attention to Baltimore. The only thing the black community even bitching about, right, is the lack of attention brought to these communities. These terrible, impoverished, crime-riddled, murder capital communities. That's the only thing y'all been bitching about. Trump does it. Trump does it. He points out that piece of shit Cummings that you motherfuckers elected. That doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit. And you motherfuckers want to hop on Twitter, and say, yeah, Baltimore ain't that bad. You motherfuckers have not been to Baltimore. Have you been to Druid Heights? Have you been anywhere in Baltimore? Anywhere, like besides the fucking rich areas? And like, by the way, anybody can go to a fucking bad neighborhood, take some pictures of some fucking murals and fucking statues, and claim that's a fucking nice neighborhood based on that. I can go to South Side of Chicago or Inglewood right now and take some pictures of some somewhat beautiful places, and like, oh, Chicago ain't that bad. See that? Y'all see that picture of Martin Luther King? Not that bad. You gotta be like the dumbest motherfuckers, the dumbest fuckers on planet Earth. The only thing we have been bitching about, like since the election of Obama, is that no attention is getting brought to these neighborhoods. None, nada, no attention is getting brought to the black community. Trump does it. Trump brings attention to the shithole known as Baltimore. Y'all call him a racist. You call him a racist? No, I can't believe it. I'm in awe. I'm in awe right now. I'm in awe at black people. I'm in awe at the white people pretending Baltimore's a nice place all of a sudden. I'm just in awe. We don't want help. We don't want help. We just want to hate Trump. I get it. It's fine now. I understand. I understand completely, guys. You don't want to help the black community. You don't want to help illegal aliens. You don't want to help kids. All you care about is hating Trump. I get it. It's fine.
And that's exactly the damn point. First of all, the Democrats have their own damn agenda, and it don't include you, people. And I'm talking about all Americans. The Democrats do not have a plan for any American. Their plan is their plan. Their agenda is their agenda. And their agenda is Agenda 21, sustainable development, high taxes, open borders. Let's let all the illegals come here and shit so they can just flood us, everybody else. And then what we want to do is that anybody who doesn't, get in line with our ideology and shit, we're going to take them out. If they can't be retrained in their thinking, we're going to take them out. And then we're going to, because we're going to bring in our totalitarian, authoritarian shit, dictatorship up in here. And they're going to do it to all citizens all over the world. See, y'all don't understand that the one world order shit is something that's real. But whatever. But black people, y'all are asleep as fuck. And y'all can stop bitching about, how shitty your communities are, because at the end of the day, you are not even doing your homework. You're just going to vote for people because they're black. And that is your problem. You guys don't even read policies or nothing. The point of voting is that you read and you learn, because you are supposed to be voting for shit that is supposed to be beneficial to you and your family. And I don't think you live with all other black people. Their needs are not the same as yours. Everybody's needs ain't the fucking same. And that's the problem. You guys need to read policies and figure out what is best for your home. This is not some monolithic shit. Black people are not a monolith. Hispanics are not a monolith. Asians are not a monolith. People think for themselves. You are individuals. Start thinking as an individual. This mob mentality, group thinking shit got you niggas just thinking all kinds of stupid shit, and you're brainwashed about history. You don't know what you're talking about. You're dumb on politics. You don't know what you're talking about. You just don't. A lot of you don't know shit. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it all the way real. You don't know shit. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you want to sit here and tell somebody like myself that I'm crazy now. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The irony. People that don't know they're stupid calling other people stupid. How could you know that you're stupid if you don't? Never mind. You guys get the gist of it. But you guys need to wake up. Wake the hell up. Because you guys are hurting yourselves. You got black people. You got black politicians in total support of abortion and shit like that. Just saying, yeah, go support abortion, because even though we know that whole point of abortion is to really genocide a group of people, black people. And yet, black women, they, you guys, just are the biggest supporters of this shit. And when I say the biggest supporters, I mean because you are 63 or over 60% of the abortions performed by Planned Parenthood. So, um, yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to see about who really cares. I mean, how you figure that Trump hates humanity, and yet you spend your time at Planned Parenthood just aborting all kinds of black babies. But I digress. I just I just don't get it. It's very disappointing. It's sad. And like I said, you reap what you sow. I don't think any of you have the right to bitch about shit unless you are going to do your homework and stop voting in these idiots. These idiots who have kept you enslaved and dumbed you down. Anyway, I I just like you guys don't understand. Like it's not even me that just me that feels like this. Like a lot of black people waking up. It's just really sad. It's pathetic because it's like you march a lot, but are you really going the distance? You protest a lot, but what are you protesting? You're not going through anything. You're just not taking initiative to seize any opportunities that America has to offer you. And then on top of that, you have people brainwashing you to believe that you should hate America, the country that you were born in. Anyway, now I'm done. Peace.